こんにちは、ラクロワです。コール・オブ・クトゥルフ、続きやってきます。じゃあ、続き8章。第8章、続き、リバーサイド病院。七種の処方で、泥棒の痕跡をたどったピアースは、事件の鍵にチャールズ・ホーキンスがいることを突き止めた。本屋の金庫を開けたピアースは、アルジャノン・ドレイクとサラ・ホーキンスが隠したものを目の当たりにした。金庫の中には、その皮膚に包まれた、包まれた書が横たわっていた。担当の血が騒ぐ。本を開くと、彼の精神が別の体に映し出された。なんとおぞましい。そりゃ顔だってさ。えーっと、リバーサイド病院って、前に出てきた週刊上みたいなところか。あ、動画がもうそろそろ終わる。リバーサイド病院、リバーサイド病院。うーん、やっぱあそこだよな。
Dr. Colden, this man's condition is deteriorating.
What says Dr. Fuller? It's his patient, after all.
He's busy with Captain Fitzroy. He specifically asked us not to bother him when that's the case.
Oh, of course. I'll see what I can do. Mr. Blake, can you hear me?
今女性になってる
I'm
んだ。
Dr. Colden. We'll take care of you.
There's nothing we can do. I tried talking to him. He's
それは
catatonic.
大変だ。反応がないなんて。患者さんについて。
What can you tell me about him?
He was highly agitated an hour ago. We were about to tie him down when he fell asleep. 10 minutes ago, he curled up into a fetal position. I thought he was waking up, but no.
それは大変だ。彼とミリスがあるね。
Show me his file.
無理。
That's not possible.
Don't tell me Dr. Fuller has taken this file as well. We need it.
That's why I called you. This man's ailment has been hidden from us.
Come on now. What was he treated for?
An intoxication, I was told. After inhaling chemicals.
何かの薬品か。ピアーズみたいに睡眠薬との多用とか。
What are his symptoms?
His temperature has been going down. His skin losing its color. His body
睡眠状
rigid.
態みたいな。
I
あ、
closed
睡
his
眠は
eyes
冬眠状
myself.
態だ。
They were glassing over. I didn't want them to dry out, and I couldn't bear to look at the expression on his face.
You did well. Don't worry. Let's stay professional, if you will.
どこの人なんだ
I
ろう。
don't recognize him. Did he just arrive on the island?
He said he worked on the docks, but not with Captain Fitzroy. I think he works for Ms. Baker.
Who?
ベイカー
You know, the woman
Oh,
at the
so
head of their gang.
そっか、
They
キャッ
call
トで呼ば
her
れてるから、名前忘れちゃ
Oh.
った。
I see.
Do you have other questions?
もう大丈夫。
That'll do for the time being.
Any idea what this man might be undergoing?
患者を見てみよ
Very well. I'll examine him.
う。まず、
Erythematous papules around the eyes and eardrums. Necrosed palpebral tissue.
眼球
Lord,
組
the
織。
smell.
壊死してる。それは大変だ。
His...
あれ
Severe malnutrition. Swollen abdomen with traces of petechia. Doesn't seem like an edema.
さっきから気になるんだけ
Slight
ど、埃っぽいの
protuberances
がす
seem
ご
to
い
indicate
浮
the
かんでる。
presence of a foreign body.
So, Doctor, an opinion?
I'm not sure I have the necessary knowledge to treat this man.
Don't say that. You're our most worthy doctor after Dr. Fuller.
Some of his symptoms are beyond my comprehension.
What did you find?
あ、ズーム解除されてる。腹部にまず何かある。
Did you examine his abdomen? It would seem there's something inside.
He hasn't eaten in days. Are you certain it's not an edema?
No. Can't you recognize an edema? Pushing with your finger won't leave a trace. And look at these bumps.
It's not like he could be pregnant.
おいおい。
Whatever it is, this man has something inside him that shouldn't be there. We should operate on him at once.
Dr. Fuller said not to worry, that the edema would go away by itself.
そんなバカな。
I'm not sure Dr. Fuller is telling the truth. In spite of the muscle contractions, his arms seem limp.
ぐにゃぐにゃ。
Yes. They can't have decalcified, not at this rate.
And yet, if there is a bone in this arm, it's softer than that of a newborn baby. What about his cranium?
It's soft at the touch. It does seem like the skull of a
信じられ
baby.
ない。
Look at these sticky rings growing at his fingertips. What can be happening?
I'm sure you'll find an explanation. You have to.
言ってくれる。
I see signs of hypodermoclysis, but he's still dehydrated. When was his last IV?
He's constantly under perfusion. I've even gone beyond the recommended dose to no
効果が
avail.
ない。
And you won't believe me, but when we
さっきお風呂入れ
bathed
たんだ。
him earlier,
He seemed to feel better?
yes, like he needs an aquarium, not a perfusion.
水
But
槽。
that doesn't explain his condition.
まるで魚に変化してるみたいな。
I almost don't believe it myself, but these symptoms are not those usually associated with the human species.
What do you mean? Don't tell me you believe in
まさか。
extraterrestrials.
No. This poor man is from our world, all right. But his body is undergoing unnatural mutations. And this transformation is killing him. His body simply can't cope.
Where could he have gotten such an infection?
I pray that it's not here.
誰か来
Dr.
た。
Colden, may I know what you're doing
あ、
to
こ
my
の人フラ
patient?
博士。あ、フラ医
What
師。
I'm doing? How about what you've done to him?
Let us calm down, my dear Marie. I don't appreciate your tone, nor your insinuations. I've done to him what I do to all my patients, provide him with the best available care.
Your imagination is without limit. It's your homemade drug again, is it not? Those people are not your guinea pigs.
There, there. What have you seen to put you in such a state?
心配だ。
These are alarming symptoms. If we don't act, he'll die.
Do you believe that? I'm not as convinced, you see.
なんだ
I
って
even think this man has a strong chance of completely
いや、感じなん
healing
てあ
from
りえ
his
ない。
ailments.
No, doctor. This patient isn't himself anymore. He's dying.
Really? What do you mean by isn't himself?
He's changing. His physical characteristics, they are more animal than human now.
Fascinating. An animal, you say? Could you be more precise? Cephalopod, perhaps?
This amuses you.
Your reaction does. I know your thirst for knowledge, Doctor. It's your innocent worries for this man that have you overreacting.
For this man, and the others whose medical files you've been hiding.
I have to protect my discovery. These people owe me their life, but the world isn't ready yet. It will be, in time.
I will not let you do this.
最低だな。
You disappoint me, Marie, but I still have hope you'll one day share my point of view. In the meantime, take care of your own patients and try not to forget who you're dealing with.
Was that a threat? What did he mean?
It was a warning. Dr. Fuller is this institution's founder and one of our profession's most influential voices. My word is of no weight against his. If I continue to protest, I will only ruin my reputation and career.
It's scandalous. Can't we do anything? Is there no evidence of his crimes?
もみ消されるだろうな。この件にはかからない方がいい。
Don't you get involved in this. You've done enough already.
But doctor, this man is dying.
There's nothing we can do about it. He's in the hands of Dr. Fuller. Do you wish to end up like Elizabeth? With a diploma from Nightingale and the chores of a cleaning lady?
No, you're right.
Let me do my own investigation. It's time I found those missing files.
And where would you find those? In his office. What if you get caught?
I'd rather not think about that. I'm counting on your discretion.
Of course, doctor. You can count on me. I'll keep mum.
OK。頼むね。それと。
An unknown medicine.
知らない薬。
Judging by the other ones, it causes heavy side effects.
患者を物持ったりするなんて。ストーブに、こっちはまた別の患者だ。顔色がよく見なきゃ大丈夫かな。
Chronic insomnia. Like half the island.
不眠症。これは？
This place draws you in and never lets you go.
なんでここ？
Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't make this up. And I'm the one who pays. What a pest. It's so unfair. Everybody says it. She's a witch, an old hag. I didn't
さっ
make
き言っ
this
て
up.
た掃除をやらされて
I'm the
る
one who
看護師
pays.
か？
What a pest. It's so unfair.
閉めとこう。
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
不安定？どうも。
Elizabeth? You all right? Why is this room in such a state?
Because, as always, I'm cleaning it by myself. And the water was once again shut off this morning.
水が止まった
I
んだ
had。to bother Mrs. Donovan again, giving her a new excuse to belittle me.
Do you really need Mrs. Donovan to open a valve? Why not ask the janitor?
I can't make these decisions without her approval. Imagine if there were a leak. Anyhow, the boiler room is locked half the time. So every time the water gets shut off, I have to go and endure her reproach until she's settled the problem.
I see. Courage, Elizabeth.
Thank you, Doctor.
そうやと思うけど。こっちはいけ
The
ないよね。
answers must be hidden in Fuller's office. The answers must be hidden in Fuller's office.
じゃあ、どこから行ける道を探さないと。オフィスかな？待ってる患者たち。
I have little time for you, Doctor. You'll find out that it's not only the doctors who have things to do.
あ、それは失礼。あら、これは？あ、医学参考書。
Wait a minute. Where do you think you're going? Dr. Colden.
Mrs. Donovan.
Nobody goes into Dr. Fuller's office. But rest assured, I'll tell him you came by.
That won't be necessary. Thank you.
I will tell him, nonetheless.
見つかっちゃった。嫌なところでセーブ入っちゃったな。 っちから
Let's hope I can go through the administration office.
病院でタバコなんてやめてよ。
The operating room is never accessible after an operation.
誰かいる。こっちをまだ見てなかったな。ここは
The door to the boiler room is locked.
あ、ボイラー室よく
I
見
have
た。
to get the key if I wish to get rid of Donovan.
これは
No, you're pulling my leg. I'm not joking. I saw the schedule. She's alone in the bathroom again. And she still says nothing to that old witch, Donovan.
Oh, listen to the way you talk, you naughty girl. And the answer is no. You can imagine that she doesn't dare say a thing. That silly goose lets herself be trodden on.
Oh, the doses prescribed by Fuller are
Chosen.
far too high.
Well, at least we won't have to clean for a while.
And just wait and see the next time the water's cut off. It's a real show.
あんたら。これは
We've been waiting to be restocked for weeks.
こんだけ空いてるんだ。どうも。
We're running out of this medicine.
I know, Doctor. We sent the purchase order, though, but Mrs. Donovan refused it.
Once again.
また。
Can't you do anything?
Donovan takes her instructions directly from Dr. Fuller. I'm afraid I can do nothing about it for the moment.
あ、戻ってきたな。こっちは何だっけ。あ、ここはお医者、さっきの。だから、こっちか。
Watch out for the water, Doctor.
あ、トイレか。お疲れ様。キッチン。
Patients and hospital personnel eat the same food.
美味しくなさそうな色だ。
Gentlemen, may I help you?
We're waiting on news regarding our mother, Maureen Harding. She came in with a kidney problem, but we haven't heard anything since.
I'm sorry. Dr. Fuller is a very busy man.
Well, is there anyone else who can tell us what's going on?
She's our only family, you know? And we can't even see her medical file.
私が診察します。
Don't worry. I'm aware our institution is not always welcoming. But your mother is in good hands. I'll tend to her myself. And keep you informed at once. Would that suit you?
Well, that sure sounds great to us, Doctor. Thank you.
But those are just words, so we're not budging.
Very well. At least I'll know where to find you.
Doctor, please. My chest. Oh.
大変だ。
His perfusion of a semi-physiological solution doesn't seem to work. He's undergoing a ventricular fibrillation. His potassium level is too high. Replace it with 2% glucose solution with insulin, calcium, and sodium bicarbonate.
I'll tend to it right away.
Thank you. He's in your hands.
よし。
Hay fever.
花粉症
What's he doing here?
穏やかに眠ってる。この人は
He broke his back in an accident down by the docks.
大変だ。背中を骨折。
The whaling station. What's wrong with me?
What are you talking about?
Doctor, that you?
Yes, it's Dr. Colden. Tell me what happened.
It's the old whaling station. See?
何が起きたんですか？
What did you see there?
Nothing. Nothing at all. The floor was all rotten and I fell straight through.
And that's how you broke your back.
Perhaps. No idea. Passed out.
この人は
Mrs. Sanders?
サンダース、あ、奥さんか。
Why did nobody tell me about her admission?
精神病棟は
Ah, so there's Harding. She's still sleeping. Given her file, a nephrectomy would have been inevitable. But Fuller was able to save her kidney.
OK。青い瓶を見ると、睡眠薬じゃないかって疑ってしまうな。そうてと、あの闇な看護師を、事務所の前から、なんだろう、どうやってんだろう、引き離すにはどうしたらいいのかな。
Intoxication from breathing organic vapors.
有機ガス。
Another insomniac. I should find the cause for such a widespread trouble.
不眠症。誰もいない。
Dr. Colden, here you are at last. This patient was again brought up to the psychiatric wing. We've been following the treatment you prescribed, but the dysgeusia persists and he's lost a great deal of weight. We haven't been able to move him. The stress makes him hyperallergic.
Sir, I am going to examine you. Do you understand? Inject him with a dose of pentobarbital, intramuscular, so that I can conduct the clinical examination. He bit his lips so much, they're still bleeding. White froth, evidently because of such drooling. His binds left bloody wounds.
So, Doctor, what should we do with this patient?
まず、怪我の手当てか。
You did good work. The tranquilizer is kicked in. Now you can disinfect and bandage his wounds.
Thank you, Doctor. And as to his weight loss?
I'll prescribe an antifungal treatment for his dysgeusia. In the meantime, feed him intravenously.
It'll be done.
最近くしゃみがよく出るようになっちゃった。花粉症かな。ついに僕も。
Dr. Colden.
あ、それだけあ、刑事さん。
Ethan,
Marie,
what are you doing here?
I'm waiting for my medication, of course. Why?
まだ口の避けての跡はない。
You're not here for treatment, right?
Am I so obvious?
Only to me. I know you worry about me.
優しい。
I trust you. I'm happy to see you.
Me too, Ethan. Is that all?
Well, there might be something else. I'm not sure.
Tell me.
I have nightmares. They keep me awake every night. It seems stupid, I know, but they're terrible.
Actually, you're not the only one.
No. No one has ever seen the things I see. It's like I'm turning mad.
病気っていうより何か疲れてるんだと思う。
With everything that happened to you these last days, it's no wonder you're feeling stressed.
Maybe.
Everyone in Darkwater is suffering from nightmares.
Really?
We don't have any medication left.
Oh. There's no excuse then. I should let you work.
Take care, Ethan.
You too, Marie.
仲いいね。
I don't get why they have us waiting so long. Almost no patients here.
そうなんだよな。
Where did my fiancée go? I hope those nutcases will stop burdening her with work.
あ、もしかして、彼女のことかな。
Sorry, but nobody can take anything until I finish the inventory.
ああ、それはそれ。いや、扉を閉めようと思って。
The fewer interruptions there are, the faster I'll be finished.
ああ、ごめん。じゃあそのままにしよう。これは
This man, Edward Pierce. His file is incomplete. What did Fuller do to him?
あれエドワード・ピアースってあったの？
Dr. Colden, we need you at once in Dormitory B.
ボイラスの鍵わかる？
Would you know where the key to the boiler room is?
Betty didn't put it back in its place. Well, she took it to lock the door.
I'll ask her. Thank you.
But if I may say so, Doctor, I think that the problems of our patients are more urgent than the plumbing.
どうしたの？
What is the problem?
Mr. Evans seems to be having trouble with his IV.
I've done an exam. Deborah is looking after him.
And the family of Mrs. Harding is asking to see her medical file.
そうだった。
I'll
行
never
かないと。
understand why it's so hard to see patients' files around here.
Rules are rules. See, with Dr. Fuller, he's in charge. Anyhow, they're still waiting, and I don't think they'll leave until they get what they want.
Understood. Anything else?
As a matter of fact, yes. A man has been brought up from the basement.
I saw him, yes. It's always the same thing. They bring them up, without any explanation, with a multitude of self-inflicted injuries. We take care of the wounds, and then they leave. Each time, I feel like I'm sending them back to hell.
Their affliction is not our responsibility. You cannot save everybody, Doctor.
さてだ。確か、この辺に。いたいた。
So, Doctor, have you been able to examine our mother?
I've tended to her, and I have good news. Her blood analysis is reassuring. Her kidneys are as new.
Are you talking about the same person? This is miraculous.
She's still recovering, but you may speak to her upon her awakening.
Oh, thank you so much, Doctor. We'll wait for her to wake up. We've been here since this morning, so it won't make a difference.
よかった。
Don't go falling over. That would be stupid.
ああ、気をつけよう。モテたの誰だっけ？忘れちゃった。ごめん、ちょっと。
Thank you for your help, Doctor.
Thank you.
ボイラスの鍵ってどこだったっけ？
Would you know where the key to the boiler room is?
Betty didn't put it back in its
Betty da.
place. Well, she took it to lock the door.
I'll ask her. Thank you. I'll be going.
ベティ。
Do you want something?
あ、いや、ごめん、人間違い。ベティって誰だっけ？
Dr. Colden?
Hello, Betty.
あ、
I'm looking
こ
for
の
the
人。
key to the boiler room.
What for?
To put it in its place. Perhaps I should do the same with you.
I beg your pardon?
I suspect you of having a little too much fun at Elizabeth's expense. But be warned, it could easily be you they will all be laughing at tomorrow.
You are right, Doctor. The key is in the dormitory office in Block B.
Thank you. I shall go fetch it.
B ブロック、B と、 ここか。どこなんの？頑張って。あるとしたらこの辺か。しかしあった。
The key to the boiler room. All I have to do is shut off the water and hope Donovan takes the bait.
で、ボイラーさすと、キッチンに、マジだ。ボイラーです。まあいいや、開けとこう。これは女性の力だったと。道具。あそこ行けばいいか。どの辺だったっけ？あ、ここだ。いか、くしゃみです。マスクしてやろうかな。ちょっと待って。これは？モンキーレンチ。オッケー。これは、やれる。
I feel guilty about Elizabeth, but I need the diversion.
こっちか。
Dr. Colden, might there be a problem with the water?
I was about to mention it. It seems it's been cut off yet again.
I can't take this, Marie. I feel I'm gonna burst.
It's not your fault if we have defective plumbing.
And yet, I'm the one who gets punished because I'm gonna have to square off with that annoying old witch. Courage, Elizabeth. Here we go. And hold your tongue this time.
ごめんね。
It's temperamental, if I understand correctly.
よし、いなくなってる。
At last, the missing files must be hidden here.
ここじゃない。違った。通話引き出しの中だよね。ない。いや、まず開けるところがないな。これは
The Stendhal syndrome. Of course. This is where Fuller found his diagnosis for Francis Sanders. I should go another way.
そっか。これもそうだな。されど、カルテ。探せる場所が少ないな。どこなんだろ こは行けないし、参ったな。これは
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
パズルって。
Something is wrong with these masts. It's some sort of puzzle.
回すんだ。
I've unlocked something. Patient files. I was right.
なんでこんなところに。お、インタビュー。他に何かないかな。あ、蓄音機。
Conclusions. Session number 17. Patient? Sarah Hawkins. The patient appears to have finally accepted the illusory...
週末を呼んでいるものが錯覚だと。
Why is Ethan on medication?
comes with her exceptional gifts.
ここにいるのはサラ・ホーキンス。
Why does Dr. Fuller write psychological reports about Sarah Hawkins?
At first, I presumed that her blood was the key. But I found nothing to explain Mrs. Hawkins' abilities.
他に調べるものは。あ、あった。
The poor souls downstairs are not Fuller's only subjects.
Then James came, irate that Charles was keeping secrets from him. I presume that he will try to break into the basement sooner or later.
そりゃそうだな。
Prepared?
あれ、片方の靴。なんでこんなところに。
Hawkins, Fitzroy, and Fuller. What is the connection between these three?
It is fortunate that I had the presence of mind to set the morgue in the basement.
隠蔽したのか。
When all the fuss about the Hawkins incident finally comes to an end, I will dispose of her belongings. In the
なん
meantime,
てことを。
they must remain hidden in plain sight.
わかりやすい場所。ここはいけないか。あ、これだ。
Of course. Sarah Hawkins is the connection. I must go back to the basement.
地下に戻る必要か。そうだね。どこ行けばいいんだっけ。精神病棟。ここは、エントランスでしょ。ここじゃない。どっから行けるんだろう。ここはオフィスなんでしょ。 で、ボイラー室。違うな。どっからだっけ。精神病棟、精神病棟。あ、ここだ。行くぞ。開けたままでいいや。嫌なところだ。精神病棟といえば、新しいと怖いよね。なんだこれ。血か？血？開いた。
Ah, now that's the Marie that I know. I knew I could count on your scientific curiosity. It's time to show you what you were so eager to discover.
おい。戻ってきた。
If you're gonna shoot me, at least have the decency to look me in the eyes.
Turn around. Slowly.
生きてたんだ。
Talk, filthy thief! I swear I'll shoot!
そうだな。やってみるか。
Lower the gun, or you'll be sorry.
I am the one with the weapon!
For now.
All right. I just need to protect myself.
The book. Why was it in the safe?
Have you read it?
Answer the question.
How foolish of you. Now you won't be able to escape his will. What did it show you?
彼。これはまだ無理か。マリー・コールデン博士が、先生がそこにいた。
She went into Fuller's office. She was looking for Sarah Hawkins' corpse.
Sarah Hawkins, you say? Let's go back to the start, shall we? Whose life did the Necronomicon choose to show you?
Dr. Colden. She was at the Riverside Institute. She's in danger. I have to go.
Wait. No one knows the occult better than me. You might need my help.
それ助かる。そうだな。来てほしい。
All right.
助けてほしい。
All right. I might need you after all.
Perfect. Let's meet later at the Hawkins mansion. Now go. Rescue the doctor.
Thank you, Drake.
腕に彫られてるあの文字は何？よし。ショーはピアスをコーレネン医師の体に映し出した。ブラッドリーの友人が調査を行う中、探偵はどうすることもできず見ている。フラーの実験に反対した彼の事務所を出ると、リバーサイド病院の責任者である彼がサラ・ホーキンスの遺体、あるいは生態に関する情報を隠したことを知る。しかしフラは見つかってしまった。ピアーズは手遅れになる前に彼女を救わなければならない。彼女はまだ生きてるのか？じゃあ、いろいろ分かっていたところで、今回はここまでで。 見てくださり、ありがとうございました。それじゃあ、また。